Hello there, patrons! Welcome to the extra credit video for our 5 Halloween costumes build. We started this one a while ago. Our buddy Everett, who works here but lives in LA, was visiting here last month, so we did the Punisher costume first while our model was in town. He ordered everything, the pants and the vest, so that he knew they would fit. They got here in just a couple of days. And I think that was probably the quickest one. I really just had to paint the skull on the vest and throw it on Everett, and that was it. It was all done. We knocked the whole thing out in just like 15 minutes. Of course, it helps when your model is already in very good shape and looks rather dashing in a vest. So that one went together first and the fastest. But then a week or two before now, we started noodling on the rest of the ideas so we could get everything done well before Halloween. Our friend April was visiting. She was swinging by the shop, and of course we wanted to put her to work because that's what we do. She got a free costume out of it, so it wasn't exactly a struggle on her part. Me, Brittany, and April all went to the thrift store, and I'm pretty sure we got just about everything for the wizard costume from one thrift store. Brittany and I have just been rewatching the Harry Potter movies. We were in a bit of a wizarding mood, and it's a really great generic costume. You can go any number of ways with it and still read as a Harry Potter style wizard. It was really cool having like 3 creative people there to do all the shopping. That really made a difference. We were able to mix and match stuff in the store and get a pretty good idea what it was going to look like once it was all put together. We went through a number of different ideas. The jacket, that sort of orange-ish jacket that we found for her was the kind of the starting point for all of it. We tried a couple different jackets. That one was the best. It just fit well. It had a great bright color. It had that kind of long coat tail so that when the wizard spins, the coat tail sort of spins out along with the skirt that we got for April. That one was also pretty quick. We probably spent an hour or so shopping, and then we spent another hour or so in the shop putting it all together. The airbrushing the jacket to get a little bit more shading on it probably took the most time, but it really helped add a lot of dimension to the rest of the costume. The wand was the only kind of tricky part, but the cheap wand I got was, I don't know, it was like $3 and it was already hollow, so running wires through it was pretty easy. Yeah, that one also came together really like super quickly. That's totally one you could do on Halloween day, almost like right before you go to a Halloween party. As long as you have a soldering iron or whatever to put your wand together. Of course, you don't need to put an LED on the end of the wand, but come on. Isn't it better when it's got a little light on it? The other 3 costumes we filmed in a day and a half. The arc reactor, we did one evening, and then we came in the next day and did the other 3 costumes, but we had to film them in a very specific order because of facial hair. So even though we aired it, Tony Stark and then Adam Savage, I had to do Adam Savage first. We had to film that first because my beard needed to be longer. So if you watch the video, the full build video, you'll see my facial hair jump around a little bit. But we had to film it that way because I had to do this last because this is the least amount of facial hair. So we did the assembling the Tony Stark costume, we did the full Adam Savage costume, and we did the Wastelander costume all in one day. So again, proof positive, you can totally do all of these things right before you run out for Halloween. The makeup for facial hair was interesting. We went to the Halloween store. We figured they would have makeup for facial hair or for normal hair, but all I could find at Target and Spirit Halloween and Value Village and Goodwill, all the thrift stores, was spray hair color, and none of them were in natural colors. They're like fluorescent pink or gold. I figured there'd be a black, but there was a black metallic. There wasn't just a flat black. So we had to think on our feet. For the Adam Savage beard, we just had some cheap like Ben Nye cream makeup, just like one from a hardware or a Halloween store. And that's what I brushed into my beard for the Adam Savage costume. There was like a yellowish orange, so I did that, and then I went back over it with white to mute that a little bit. In the video, it obviously looks like something I just sort of slapped together right before we filmed it. That's because that's exactly what I did. I don't have a lot of experience coloring my beard. It worked okay though. I would say for like one evening Halloween party, if you spend a little more time on it, it could look a little bit better. It's not going to be permanent. It washed right out with some makeup remover and soap. So it wasn't a bad solution. Definitely a cheap and quick solution. For the Tony Stark beard, you may have noticed that it was quite a bit darker than my natural color. So after Jarvis trimmed my beard, which by the way, the Tony Stark beard is not an easy thing to do. I know I didn't quite get it right, but there's no second chances. I just used a dark mascara that Brittany had, and I just brushed that into my beard and it darkened it all right up, and I'm considering doing that every day. Forever. Except for today, of course. So those went together really, really fast, and I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I tried really hard to get the Black Sabbath shirt that Tony Stark wears, but I couldn't find it anywhere locally. I went to the mall. I thought Hot Topic might have it. No. I thought Spencer's would have it. They had a wall of old classic and metal rock bands, right? They had Led Zeppelin and Ozzy Osbourne and Pantera and Megadeth, but no Black Sabbath shirts. So I ordered one on Amazon, but it's probably gonna get to my house tonight, and obviously we've already finished the video. So I went with the blue shirt over a white shirt from Iron Man 2 or 3, I can't quite remember, but it's definitely the easiest version you could do. I think if you were to put a little more effort into it, if you got that Black Sabbath shirt, man, that would be perfect. But Tony Stark is such a dynamic character, and he's worn so many different outfits, you could take it in any number of ways. This was quite a lot to do in a very short period of time, but I'm pretty happy with how it all came together. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping to see people take not just those characters, but those ideas and apply them to their own Halloween costume going forward. So yeah, that was really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We certainly had a lot of fun putting it together. So I'm hoping I get to see lots of really great Halloween costumes, possibly some of them inspired by our videos. I'm looking forward to it. That is everything I have for you guys talking about this build, this number of builds that we did. Probably one of the more ambitious videos we've done. We've never tackled 5 costumes in one video before, but it came together and I'm happy with how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for the support. It's because of you guys that we can take the time to build all these costumes and of course film and edit all of them. So couldn't do it without you. We really appreciate it, and I truly hope that you have a fantastic Halloween. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see you guys in the next one.